Alright, YouTube, what's happening? This is your boy Corporate Venom. I'm back with you guys with another YouTube video today, and today we're going to be talking about how I would personally make a Call of Duty game. Now, I'm no developer or anything like that, but if I was a developer making a game similar to Call of Duty, or I was able to have control over a game that I made for Call of Duty, then, I would, these are basically the things that I would want to put it in and how I would want my game to be. So without further ado, let's just go and hop on into this. So the first thing that I want to talk about is the setting. I would definitely have a modern or somewhere like Black Ops 1 setting, because more so modern, because I can be very lenient with what I put in the game. I can have a lot of like open room to do what I want. Unlike World War One or World War Two, there's set stuff that people are expecting for you to have. Like a lot of people, when World War II was announced, was talking about it better be historically accurate. Why the fuck do you want it to be historically accurate, especially multiplayer wise? I don't fucking know. That just puts like personally to me, that just puts like a little like damper on the game. You can't have a lot of the stuff, or you can't be very like open with a lot of things you put into the game. So I would definitely choose modern, maybe future. I don't really like the future setting, like I've said all the time, but they can make good future setting games, more so in the form of like a modern game, but little futuristic stuff here and there, I guess. So I mean, hey, pretty much to each their own. Secondly, I would put a lot of different guns in the game. To me, a lot of guns are very crucial. At the launch of a game, I would want at least like anywhere between like 20 and 40 guns at launch. Like, I don't even know, I might just put all the guns in there. Like, I'm not really into the DLC and all that shit. Like, I'd rather just have everything in there at launch. So I mean, I want there to be like maybe like fucking, or hell, it may even be more than that. I want there to be like maybe fucking 15 to 20 assault rifles, maybe like 10, 15 shotguns, maybe about 10, 15 sniper rifles. That's already said, no, I think I said assault rifles. Maybe like, let's see, what else is there? Submachine guns. I want like fucking 20, 25 in there. Like, I just want a shitload of fucking guns. Don't even count the secondaries. Like, gotta be a whole bunch of secondaries too, maybe like 10 or 15. No melee weapons, cause I'm not into that melee weapon bullshit that they've been adding in Call of Duty within the recent years. So I wouldn't add none of that shit in my fucking game personally. But if you do, leave down in the comment section below and let me know. But yeah, a lot of guns is very crucial to me, cause sometimes you get bored of some guns. At least to me, I get bored of some guns kind of quickly. So I want a shit ton of fucking guns in the game, like so many that you open your eyes and you be like, whoa. Like, I even did that with Modern Warfare 3 when it first launched. I thought they had a shitload of fucking guns, and I felt like that was fucking awesome. Another thing that I would do if I was making a game like Call of Duty or whatever is I would up the players to at least 10 on 10 minimum. Maybe nothing like Battlefield. I think the most I'll do, like my version of Ground War, would probably be like 25 on 25, and regular lobbies can be anywhere between 10 and 15 on 10 or 15. So that'd be anywhere from 20 to 30 players in a regular game, and then big game modes would consist of maybe like 50, maybe 60 if that's what people really want. That's like a 30 on 30. But I love very chaotic stuff. That's why I love playing Ground War. So with Black Ops 4, as of now, I'm making this video before Black Ops 4 is released. So that 5 on 5 shit, I'm not fucking with that, because I love big teams. That's another reason why I love Battlefield so much, because that's just like 32 on 32. What is that, like 64 people? Like, I fucking love that shit. So it would be 10 on 10 minimum, probably like 25 on 25 to 30 on 30 for like a Ground War type of thing. So what do you guys think about that? Leave down in the comment section below and let me know. The maps, for me personally, would be very colorful and vibrant. Nothing too colorful like Black Ops 3 Nuketown, like I've said before, but colorful like in the Black Ops 4, not trailer, but I don't know if the map was in the trailer, but in gameplays that I've been seeing from different YouTubers, the map Contraband, for example, they have like a good mixture of like the nice blue water, the nice green leaves, like I feel like colorful and vibrant maps that catch your eye and are beautiful and lovely to play on, that flow good, feel good, are very, very important to a Call of Duty game. Like I feel like those maps, because those are the maps that you're going to be playing on the entire game. Like that's in the game, that's part of the game, so you got to deal with it if you want to play with it, unless you just back out and just wait for another map. But what if a lot of the maps are like that? You're not going to have many maps to play on. So that is definitely something that needs to be in the game. The colorful maps and all that, it mix well with the it flows good and it plays good. That's very important. I'd have to put a lot of focus on that as well. And for side modes, I don't really like zombies. I would more so have something like more so survival from Modern Warfare 3 or maybe Chaos. More so survival though, and have maybe special ops, spec ops. I like stuttered a few times there, but maybe special ops or spec ops if that's what people really want. But I would personally rather have survival, where you can have like fucking 10 teammates and it's like chaos, like mad chaos. You rank up in it, you can unlock different shit like character outfits and stuff like that, so you actually have an incentive to go. You can unlock some of the most dopest shit for playing survival. You can unlock certain camos, maybe certain like reticles if that's what people want. Maybe certain upgraded attachments or something, because I do like the upgrade attachments, like how Black Ops 4 said. Like I would implement that, because even with the weapons, and I didn't say this with the weapons, but I've said it in multiple videos, I would want each weapon to have 2 upgrades. So for example, if you're going from the Modern Warfare 2 ACR, you can upgrade it to the Modern Warfare 3 ACR, but yet you can still play with the Modern Warfare 2 version and the Modern Warfare 3 version, and then maybe do another version to where it looks a little bit different, but it has like more damage or something. Like each gun, it's not variance. It kind of is variance when you really think about it. Like it kind of is, but you're just upgrading the weapon, and like it just upgrades a little bit, and then the second upgrade, it upgraded a little bit more. But like it kind of could give an advantage, but I'm trying to give people more options, more customization stuff, more things for you to grind for, more things for you to be able to do. Everybody has experience starting out in the game with shit, and you got to grind and push through the struggle, get up there and get your shit. You know what I'm saying? So definitely, I would definitely have that as well. And that could kind of tie in with the survival. Like you can unlock certain shit for your character or whatever, outfits, helmets, whatever it is that you want. I want this game to be very, very customizable. Single player, I don't know. I may do a single player, but I'm mainly a multiplayer guy. I mean, I would play the single player if it's good, but for the most part, I'm a multiplayer guy. It kind of sucks Black Ops 4 don't have, well, at least from, when the reveal was first revealed. So it's like a few days after when they first revealed the Black Ops 4 trailer. It's cool, but I've never really been in the Treyarch campaigns anyway, so I don't care. Now Infinity Ward, they make really good stories. Every single game that they've made, at least in my opinion, has had a very, very good fucking story. So I definitely want them to do campaigns. So Treyarch can stick with the battle royale. I don't care. I'm not gonna play their campaign anyway if they made one, but I'll play Infinity Ward's campaign. So it kind of just depends. It kind of just depends what, like, if I had a studio, what people want. I would also ask the fans. I would be very open with the fans. I'd be like, do you guys want a single player in this game, or do you want us to put more time into multiplayer and survival and all that, or the other little game mode that we choose to do? I will release the game, and it would be in its life cycle for a minimum of 5 years. Like I'm not gonna do no every 3 years like COD. Like it'll have to be like a minimum from like 5 to 8 years that I just want to add stuff, get updates, take a lot of people's feedback and all that from the community and do all that stuff. So my games would last actually quite a while. I'll try to put a whole bunch of content in there so they do. So I wouldn't have to do that. I just want the game to have a great life and so many updates and stuff that people want. I would also add a whole bunch of like different perks and attachments and stuff. I would try to add all the attachments ever known for the phone. Well, not every single one, but I'll try to add a shit ton of attachments. Like I'm talking about each weapon got like fucking maybe like 15 attachments, just like 10 to 15 attachments, if that's how many attachments exist for a weapon. I would try to have so fucking many attachments, bro. I'm trying to have this game so big, filled with so much fucking content and so much you can unlock that people would not get bored, but people would probably get bored anyway. And it goes with the customization as too. Or goes with the customization as well. I would also have a lot of like bring the lens color back from Black Ops. Like I want you to be able to basically not necessarily be able to customize your entire weapon, but have a lot of customization over your weapon, like camos, lands, and stuff like that. What color you want the magazine, all that. What color you want the suppressor, all that. And it'll all be in a modern setting. I'll try to get it to play well, float well, or flow well, and all that. I also add in, player customization. Like you start with like a character with like their boxers on or whatever, or a girl with like underwear on, bra on, and all that stuff. No naked shit, so don't get any ideas. But you do that, and then you start with that, and you build your character on up. So you can build their socks, or you can color their socks or whatever. You can have designs or whatever. You can choose different like war outfits, so you can adjust them to how you want, or customize them to you want. Have the skin color, you could pick the eye color, the hair, the war outfits and all, or the war outfits and all that stuff. That'd be so dope. And then you kind of just get your character. I'll try to add as much as I can, like all kind of just different stuff. You can mix and match stuff, and I'll just try to add all that stuff as well, so you guys can have more customizable stuff that you can have more control over as well. I'll also have like a tool where people can design stuff like maps, for example. All right, I'll also add my stuff and put my spin on it. But if people want different maps, I not only will I try to give them maps and stuff like that, but I will also try to, and I'll try to do it for free too, unless I'm forced to pay. Have people pay, but that's why I'll just try to give it for free. Like I like the whole Titanfall thing, and if the rumors are true about Black Ops 4, I like that model too. Maybe you pay for like more customizable stuff and customs and aesthetics and stuff like that, and cosmetics. You pay for all that, and then did I even use aesthetic in that sentence? I don't fucking know. Oh well, if I did, I did. If not, I'm not. I didn't. I don't fucking care. But yes, you guys pay for all that other stuff, but the map packs and all that stuff for free. I don't know exactly how I would go about that, but I will have a tool where people can design maps, and then the most maps loved by the community and the best ones will get into the game. It doesn't fucking matter. If people design like fucking 50 good fucking maps, those and the community love them, those 50 maps are going into the game. Now, not only would I try to have like 20 maps already at like launch or some shit, but imagine another 50, that's like 70. That right there tells you how, like Call of Duty World War II, I think at launch had like what, 9 to 12 maps. Imagine like 50 fucking maps, or like 2050. Imagine 70 fucking maps or some shit like that. Can you imagine? You get an idea how big I would want my game to be. I would put so much passion into it. I want people to love it because I know how it is to feel bored. I know this. I know it would take years to get it like this, to get it right. Many updates, blood, sweat, and tears. Well, maybe not blood, but sweat and tears and shit. I kind of took that from what is it, the Korean Savage or whatever. He do all those high play gameplays. Yeah, that shit was funny as fuck. But yes, a whole bunch of like sweat and 24/7 days where you're just working, grinding nonstop. But as long as the people love it and the people are happy and you're listening to them and you're adding things in that people want, that's all that fucking matters at the end of the day, fam. You know what I'm saying? And the same goes with camos and stuff. If people can design dope camos, moving camos, regular camos, and people vote it and they love it, all those camos getting in. So let's say I have 20 camos in the game. If all these people are designing, it's like 60 camos, I'm adding, and people love them, I'm adding all 60 of those camos in the game. That's fucking 80 right there. Not only do I have, my stuff and my team and all that I'm on, stuff is in the game, but the community is also got stuff in the game as well, stuff that they love. They're working as a community, so we're building on this game together, making it the best that we can be. I want this game to be very customizable. I want the fans to have a lot of control over it. We will have a lot of control over it. I want it huge. Just imagine that. Imagine like fucking 60, 70 different maps, 80 different camos, like fucking 40 or 50 different weapons. You can that you add all this customizable stuff. It probably, is over like 300 or 400. So much stuff. No supply drops. You gotta grind and unlock this shit. Of course, I'll probably have I'll go back to having like high levels, like 70 or 80 levels, like in Modern Warfare 2 or Modern Warfare 3. You got a prestige because I won't want no supply drops in my game. I won't have that shit. You gotta grind to get that shit. You know what I'm saying? So if you want this dope ass fucking, player outfit, motherfucker, you better fucking grind the fucking 15 prestige or 20 or 30 or 40, 80, however many I have to satisfy people and see what they want. Yeah, all my game is gonna be strictly grind. So if people got something better than you, they grind it for that shit. And that's how that is at the end of the day. And that's my YouTube video. That's how we'll make a Call of Duty game. So tell me your guys' thoughts down in the comment section below. If you guys did enjoy today's YouTube video, please like, comment, and subscribe. You can follow me on twitter.com/NorVenom3 and twitch.tv/NorVenom3. If you guys want to see more YouTube videos like this, please leave down in the comment section below and let me know. I will happily bring them to you guys. This is the type of shit that I love doing. Man, this game will be so fucking huge, man. I will try to make it the best that I possibly fucking can and one of the biggest games ever. And hell, I may want like 50 or like 25 on 25 or 30 on 30, but if people want 100, I can try to make the maps bigger to make 50 on 50, but at that point, I don't even know if shit'll be able to handle that. I think that's a little too much, but regardless, I would have, me and my team would have a lot of say, and the community would have a lot of say, and so we're basically coming together. It's like one big developing team, and we put all that stuff in, and we both agree to stuff, and that's how we gonna roll. You know, we put in, they put in, we happy, the fans happy, everybody's enjoying the game. Any bugs, glitches, exploits they find, we fix that shit. You know, they tell us what they want, we add it in. That's true shit right there, man. That is true shit. So leave down in the comment section below. Tell me what you guys think about this whole video. How would you guys make a game? What type of setting would you use? What about everything? Like, would you put customizable stuff? Would you have a lot of stuff in the game? I want to see your guys' comments down below. I hope that you guys have a beautiful day. And YouTube, until next time. I'm spacing out. I'm laid out on the couch, I let them run their mouth. Go ahead. I'm drifting back and forth with this, I can't be down. I can't. I'm thinking about my life and all the shit I felt. I'm living quite well. I'm grateful that it's real. I always take it slow cause I enjoy the time.